Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
The Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Fighting off the defender.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
In that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Watkins.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion makes it second and short. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Buffaloes will look to convert here on 4th down. The big fullback's got it here. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And the tackling right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Watkins. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Buffaloes looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. And here's the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Balkasoon. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He bought some time, now lets it go. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now third and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
You know, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. It's a shotgun run call. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody
and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one is no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake on 1st down. And a sophomore making an impact play. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage.
But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. That gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they get the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and he works out.
And the Buffaloes will enter the final minute looking to run this clock out. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Finding space at the 20. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.